Kerala Chief Minister's daughter embroiled in a corruption case. It can be considered as a big blow to CPIM right ahead of the election year, in what could deliver a significant blow to the image of Kerala's ruling Communist Party. Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan's daughter, Veena Vijayan, is now at the centre of a major corruption scandal. The timing could not be worse. With Kerala heading into a politically charged election year, the Chief Minister's family finds itself under the scanner. The Ministry of Corporate Affairs has granted sanction to prosecute Veena Vijayan after a detailed investigation by the Serious Fraud Investigation Office, which is SFIO, that uncovered alleged financial irregularities in transactions between CMRL, which is Cochin Minerals and Rutile Limited, and Veena's IT firm, Exalogic Solutions. At the heart of the case is the accusation that Veena and her company illegally received 2.70 crore rupees from CMRL and its subsidiary Empower India. Now, the SFIO charge sheet paints a graver picture. Investigators claim they have uncovered a much larger fraud within CMRL itself, running up to 182 crore rupees. The alleged embezzlement, investigators say, was carried out by inflating expenses and generating fake bills as well. Veena Vijayan, Sasidharan Kartha, who is managing director of CMRL, and both the companies, Exalogic and CMRL, now face charges under Section 447 of the Companies Act, a provision that deals with financial fraud and carries a maximum punishment of 10 years in prison. With the prosecution now formally sanctioned, trial proceedings will begin at the Economic Offences Court in Cochin. We will have to see how CPIM will navigate this storm, particularly in an election year for them. It's a very crucial period for them. My colleague Vivek Narayanan and Gautam is joining us live on the broadcast. A very good morning to both of you. Gautam, let me first come to you and try to understand the kind of correlation between CMRL as well as Exalogic Limited. Please walk us through the details with regards to how they were working together and how this entire scandal has transpired. What are the charges also against them?
Yes, Sakshi. So, like you rightly mentioned, this move by the Serious Fraud Investigation Office, which is basically a wing under the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, has now initiated prosecution steps against Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan's daughter Veena. Now, this could be a major embarrassment for Kerala CM Pinarayi Vijayan because, like you rightly said, Kerala is heading into an election year next year as well. Now, following these allegations, Congress and BJP have both demanded resignation of Vijayan because of the shady deals that have come to light in this regard. Now, regarding the allegations itself, now what we understand is that SFIO has got prosecution already from the ministry and filed a charge sheet in a special court for economic offences in Kochi. And this probe by SFIO has basically found that there was a fraudulent transaction that took place, which is around 2.7 crore. Now, this is basically a mining firm, Cochin Minerals and Rutile Limited, and this firm and its promoter, Sasidharan Kartha, had basically transferred this money to a Bangalore-based firm, Exalogic Solutions, which is owned by Pinarayi Vijayan's daughter. Now, this case is based on the remarks in a report of the Income Tax Interim Settlement Board that CMRL paid about 1.7 crore initially to CM's daughter and a firm, and subsequently then the SFIO has now initiated the probe as it has prima facie found that the payment was made by the mining firm to CM's daughter without actually rendering any sort of service. So that is why CM's daughter has come under the scanner, and the CMRL on its part has, however, maintained that the payments were made for IT services that were rendered by Vijayan's daughter, and there was also documents to prove it as well. But the SFIO has found that that is not really the case in this regard. So the shady deals of CM CM's daughter with the mining firm has assumed significance, and now that she's facing such serious allegations, she could also face a prison term of up to 10 years as well. So it will be troubling times for CM's daughter, and more so for the CPM as well. They'll have a lot to answer as well here, Sakshi.
Absolutely, Gautam. So let's also talk about the kind of effect that it's going to put on CPIM, specifically in the election year or ahead of the election year, if we can say like that. Vivek, please walk us through what kind of damage can actually be caused to their party, specifically the image of Chief Minister as well, because this is not a distant relative that we are talking about, it's his daughter.
Exactly, Sakshi. Now, remember, this comes at a time when the party congress, the CPM party congress, is underway in Madurai. Right now, when Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, his wife, his daughter, his son-in-law Riaz, who's also a minister, is right now participating in the party conference. And when we reached out to CPM leaders, they said that this is entirely politically motivated. Now, remember, for our viewers, we should explain what exactly this corruption is all about. Now, the board that has found that Veena Vijayan has individually and her company has received rupees 5 lakhs monthly, respectively, from 2017 to 2021 for no services. That is something which has come as a shocking revelation here. It said that the Exalogic had signed an agreement with CMRL to provide marketing consultancy and software services. However, the interim settlement board investigation revealed that there was no such services that has been rendered. Now, the service level agreement between Exalogic, now Exalogic is a company that's owned by Veena Vijayan, and CMRL showed that there was no such, services that was being given through the company. So there are questions that has arisen regarding what exactly this service is all about. So why was this money being paid? However, the director of Exalogic Private Limited received rupees 55 lakhs from CMRL in an individual capacity. Now, remember, there is lot of other frauds that has also been come to light as far as this investigation by SFIO. There has been at least 183 crores that's been provided to various political leaders. Now, this is all mentioned in a diary. And those political leaders will also be questioned at this point of time. Now, remember, as far as politically, if you look at, this is going to be extremely damaging. If at all an arrest take place of Veena Vijayan, that is going to affect the image of Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan. Remember, he is ruling for the last 9 years in the state, and next year there is going to be an election. Now you're just 10 months ahead. 10 months. You have a state assembly elections, and if this happens, if an arrest or at least if she's been detained, now this could be a political mileage not just for the Congress but also the BJP. The BJP will be raising this matter and will be harshly criticizing the chief minister. Remember, today and tomorrow, the Congress and the BJP has been will be holding protest demanding the resignation of Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan. So now it's up to the chief minister to explain what exactly this is. Remember, this investigation has begun from January to 2024. Earlier, when the Income Tax Interim Settlement Board has found this fraud, the SFIO had reached out to Chief Minister's daughter, but at that point of time, she evaded all the questions, and then this matter was completely covered up. There was no such investigations. But later, the board officials of CMRL was questioned, Shashidharan Karta was questioned, his son-in-law was questioned, and various transactions in their, documents and their, bank transactions was actually being checked, being verified, cross-verified. And it was after that, now that, their charge sheet has come up. Remember, this is a complaint that's been filed before the court in Kochi. Now, once the court in Kochi accepts this complaint that's been filed by the SFIO, which means that the trial begins. Now, once the trial begins, Veena Vijayan will be called for questioning, and if that happens, this is going to be a huge embarrassment for Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan and the ministers. Remember, the CPM has been right from the beginning has been saying that this is a politically motivated case, and Veena Vijayan has nothing to do with this. She is just a managing director. It was not with the knowledge that the money was transferred, but it has come to light that the money was transferred directly into her account, and now it is now the chief minister's daughter who has to reply to the questions that's been posed by the SFI.
Right, Vivek. Interesting for you to highlight that BJP and Congress have planned protest against Pinarayi Vijayan, asking for his resignation. In fact, we played out the reaction that has come in from BJP's Kerala State President as well. Rajiv Chandrasekhar has already posted a tweet on his X profile. He is also asking for his resignation. But Gautam, let me come back to you because something very shocking has also happened. Apart from this, monthly scandal that has been alleged in this particular accusation of 2.70 crores, what SFIO's charge sheet is claiming is a bigger picture. They are saying that they have found out about the larger fraud within CMRL itself of about 182 crore rupees. So that is something shocking as well, right?
Absolutely, Sakshi, because as per the charge sheet here, this 2.7 crore payment to Veena came from CMRL and subsidiary that is Empower India as well. So Sasidharan Kata and his wife here are the directors of Empower India. And in addition to Veena, we also have this exologic company CMRL, Sasidharan Kata, who will also face trial in this case if it goes to that. And keep in mind the charges that have been leveled as well, because the charges come under Section 447 of the Companies Act. Now, this is a serious act because it stipulates a very long prison term as well. Like Vivek pointed out as well, SFIO had launched its investigation in the case in January last year as well. And given that it is happening at a time when Kerala isn't going into elections next year as well, and then this particular CPM Congress that is going on in Madurai as well. Keep in mind that right now in this CPM conference, despite the advanced stage of Pinarayi Vijayan, a call has been taken that he is the right man to lead the CPM into elections and lead the LDF into elections as well. And given that is the case, and just in the evening, we have this development happening where SFIO has now going to issue prosecution charges against his daughter. Whether CPM really sticks to its stand as well, that would be interesting to see, because so far, ever since the controversy has broken out, CPM has stood firmly behind Pinarayi Vijayan in this regard as well. And although there have been many shady dealings that have come to light earlier, and also keep in mind that a case was lodged in a court earlier as well, and this was dismissed because of lack of evidence. And now the SFIO is going to take it up. Already keep in mind, it's not just SFIO. Earlier, ED had stepped into the matter as well. So all of this basically means one simple thing: trouble times for Pinarayi Vijayan, and he will have a lot of answering to do on behalf of his daughter regarding this whole murky dealings that have happened between CMRL and her Exologic Solutions company here, Sakshi.